Yeah,
Yes, and as always,
you
of
don't even
course,
know. You don't even know, guy.
and as always, we're doing the good old fashioned rolling start that we're so you know we're so famous for. But have you been watching the press conference at all?
Uh, I briefly tuned in at the beginning. Chan was talking about. Oh, we're online. Chan was talking about how many cases today and stuff like that. 72 new cases, 4 new hospitalizations, 0 new deaths, and they dramatically revised down the number of tests that have been done. Apparently, a bunch of them got double counted.
Ain't that always the thing? And that was
That is just always the thing. Apparently, the numbers are always changing. On Friday, I was talking to a couple of people and we were all pointing out how terrible the update was because it was like 72% of the tests done on Friday. I think it was Friday were positive. It was like 72 out of 126 or something ridiculous like that. Actually, no, it must have been 96 out of 120 something because it was 72% positive, which is like 7 or 8 times higher than we're trending around 10% of the test results being positive right now. And all of a sudden it was like 72%. Huh, that doesn't make sense. And then the next
yeah.
day it got revised and re-revised. And so the basically the daily updates coming from DHHS are just worthless data. That's the takeaway from that.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because a lot of people are trusting this kind of stuff to make major decisions for major people's lives. And it's a little bit sad. But hey, if you're just joining us now, welcome to Live Free and Rant. Sorry we got ahead of ourselves starting to rant. It's called the Rolling Start. Don't sue us for it. I'm Joel Valenzuela. This guy over here is Chris Maidman. And we are living free and ranting. And before you get started, subscribe. It's in that little button over there. Don't actually click it because it doesn't do anything. I'm sorry. Just subscribe to whatever you're seeing this on because it's all over the place. It spreads faster than the COVID. And throw Chris some bucks over here. The Patreon. We definitely need to get some of those. We will hopefully also get some like revised tiers and stuff like that, so it's a little bit more obvious, more of a moving target of what to do. But my coin
Yeah,
tree
someday.
is
Someday.
always there, which is cointr.e/desert links, as you see, and that has all kinds of crypto donation addresses. If you like cryptocurrency, if you don't, you should, but whatever. I'm not judging. So if you're going that route, you do that. Let's get the show on the road. So, guess what? We're still in the covens.
Yeah, only 2 months, right? I mean, we're 2 months in. And we have under 3,000 cases in New Hampshire. We're at not even remotely close to 10% of our hospital bed capacity, which makes me beg the question, what are we doing, right? Because the original point was flatten the curve. Flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve. Stay in your house for 2 weeks. It was 14 days to slow the spread. Flatten the curve. And that way the hospital systems don't get overrun. We're not short on ventilators. We're not short on ICU beds. All of that, right? Well, apparently we did it because
Yes,
we,
curve,
we're
consider
at like
yourself
below,
flattened.
yeah, we're at below 10% of the hospital bed capacity. So now what is the government goal now, right? Because there's no vaccine coming anytime soon. Trump keeps talking about by the end of this year. That's still 7 months away. We're not going to keep the economy and people locked in their houses for 7 months, right? We've talked about personal responsibility. If you're at risk, stay home until there's a vaccine. Sure, if that's your choice, go ahead. But what's the goal, right? Because it can't be to flatten the curve anymore. We already did it. So
Yeah, who knows what the goal is anymore? Now, probably since the last time we chatted, it's been that um, that there was an announced gradual opening of the state of New Hampshire, which included partial restaurant openings. Now, here's what I heard, and this is hearsay, and it is what it is. So don't take it for don't take it for more than it actually is. I heard that first off, the restaurants are open for outdoor seating, right? They're going to be open for outdoor seating. I believe it was the 11th. Is that what you heard?
no, the 18th.
The 18th. Yeah.
On May 18th, restaurants will be allowed, quote unquote, allowed to reopen outdoor dining areas at full capacity.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, now I heard the rumor that it could have been that on the table was completely reopen. Um, was to completely reopen, however, um, at 50% capacity. However, the restaurant industry themselves lobbied for the outside only. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, your audio's gone. Oh. Yeah. I could definitely hear you. And one moment. I'm I'm definitely echoey. I don't think. Let's see. Let me get your. Let me get your thing. It is so hard to be able to concentrate while listening and doing this stuff at the same time. And I will point out that yes, we absolutely did test this ahead of time, and for some reason it just didn't work. Yeah, well, keep up the chatties. I'm gonna figure out. You can't. Yeah, I'm back to the. Interesting. This is strange indeed. Yep, redo. All right. Bye, everybody. We'll figure this out.